Welcome back to Module 3 of the Surface Hub Channel Partner Sales Training Series. In this module, we're going to talk a little bit around the Surface Hub welcome screen and the Windows 10 operating system that we use on Surface Hub. Windows 10 Team Edition is the OS that we use on Surface Hub, and it's pretty unique in that it's designed to be an anyone can walk up and use operating system, a collaborative operating system. Very different when you think around your individual personal productivity device, such as your laptop or your tablet PC, in that typically there you would authenticate to access your files and your applications. With Surface Hub, we wanted to make it so it encourages people to come and collaborate. So we got two scenarios here. In one that I can just walk up and use the device without any form of authentication, and I can use a bunch of the capability we have in here. So that appeals on a number of scenarios. Maybe it's starting just walking past a room where we have a Surface Hub, and I want to come and get some ideas down and brainstorm using a whiteboard. Or perhaps I'm walking past and I see it's free and I just want to jump in the room and make a quick Skype call to somebody. So on that occasion, I don't need to authenticate in. I can just walk up and I can start using Surface Hub. Now, on Surface Hub, we have a couple of sensors that as soon as I walk in that room in the morning, Surface Hub comes to life. So it looks like it's off, it's in an ultra low power state, and when I first walk in the room, Surface Hub, somebody's coming in, and it'll pop up to half power. As I approach Surface Hub, it'll then recognize, actually this person wants to use me as a device and interact with me, and it pops up to the welcome screen, which is what you see here on Surface Hub. Now, the welcome screen is designed to make the most common features and scenarios we have with Surface Hub available to the users on the front screen. So let's just walk through that. We have the current time and date. We have the calendar, which is a meeting carousel. If I book Surface Hub, and I book it as I do any other Skype meeting in Outlook or a meeting room, I just book the Surface Hub, and it will pop up in the calendar, and I can then access that for meetings if I need to. That is a horizontal carousel. So right now we're showing as available for all day. There's no meetings booked on this Surface Hub. If there was one meeting, that would show. If there was two, I can scroll around horizontally to step around those meetings. Then underneath, we put the three most common scenarios of why users want to interact Surface Hub right there, first and foremost. One, we talk about Surface Hub as a collaboration device. So the Skype for Business experience is a one-touch launch experience straight from the welcome screen. So I can just walk in the room, launch that, and have a communication session and collaboration session with or without content, depending on what the scenario dictates, directly from here. The other one I mentioned is when I walk in the room and perhaps I just want to get some notes down and do some brainstorming, whether I'm on my own or with groups of people. I can access the whiteboard directly from that welcome screen with a single touch. And the third most common scenario is the Connect experience. What we mean by the Connect experience is how do I connect content into Surface Hub? How do I inject content so I can deliver that to people who may be in the room with me, or just as easily people who may be remote and not present at that time? Now underneath there, we have the ability to sign in as a user. Now, I mentioned you don't need to sign into Surface Hub to use its capability. There may be times when I'm walking, I go past a room, I walk in, think, right, I need to join my meeting that I have scheduled. This room is free with a Surface Hub. I can sign in on the front screen with my Microsoft 365 credentials, and it will bring my meetings that I have booked for the day, my files and my content directly onto Surface Hub, so I can access and join those meetings in my own persona, opposed to that commonality one where I'm walking in and just approaching the device and leveraging it. So that's the welcome screen on Surface Hub. Customers often ask, what can I customize or what can I do around here? On the front screen, it is the wallpaper. This is all controlled behind the scenes by your customer's IT administrator. You can customize this. Obviously on the 84-inch, we're looking for a 4K wallpaper, and on the 55-inch, you need a 1080p wallpaper. But that is really it. We've really designed this with the user in mind, that is that familiar Windows 10 experience, that they can just walk up, one touch, and seamlessly start working with Surface Hub. So that's a quick tour of the Surface Hub welcome screen. Join us in the next module when we'll start talking about how you demonstrate Surface Hub to your customers.